Shalom again, brothers and sisters. Before we start this segment of the taping of records, archaeological records, confirming who we are as a people, the children of Israel that's been in exile for centuries. We will go to Genesis chapter 35, verses 10 and 11, where the Most High promised to our forefathers that He would make a nation and a company of nations, and out of that kings shall come out of his loins. So let's read Genesis 35. I have the Bible with me. Genesis chapter 35, verses 10 and 11. And God said unto Abraham, Thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel shall be thy name. And he called his name Israel. And when you research that name, Israel, and the ancient Hebrew tongue, you would pronounce it Yashua Allah, which means Prince of the Power. He is the Prince of the Power. Yah, He is, Shah, Prince, Allah is power. That's what the name Israel means. So when you look at the black men and women throughout North, Central, and South America, and the ones that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, we are the true prince of power and princesses. Verse 11, and God said unto him, I am God Almighty. Be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nations. When you read that, there's an S there. A nation. Within that nation, Israel, a company of nations, there's an S there, shall be of thee. And kings, with an S, shall come out of thy loins. What is God telling Jacob? That in the future, there will be many nations within the nation of Israel. Not only that, there will be many kings within the nation of Israel, sitting on thrones and ruling throughout North, Central, and South America. Now you can go back to Genesis 28:14, where the Most High confirmed again to our forefather Jacob, that thy seed shall be as the dust of the earth. Thou shalt spread abroad to the east, to the west, to the south, and to the north. What is that confirming again? That within time, Israel will be as the sand of the sea, scattered throughout the earth. Now, what we will do, of course, we can't forget a major prophecy that God foretold in Revelation chapter 12, verses 15 and 16, concerning how the serpent was cast out of his mouth water as a flood. The water represents the lies that our people are being taught, and from the top schools to the church system. And a lot of our people have gone astray in these lies. After the woman in Revelation 12, chapter 50, represents the nation of Israel. That he might cause her to be carried away after the flood, which are the lies that are being taught to our people. And the earth helped the woman. When you go around the earth, how is the earth helping the woman? Archaeology books, records, confirming who we are. That we're the black Hebrew Israel. We are the children of Israel. From the beginning of time to this present day, that has not changed. So now, and the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth. And the earth opened her mouth. How did the earth do that? The archaeological records that are being opened up before the world, proving beyond the shadow of the doubt that these people, the people that you hear about, the great kings and queens of England, Europe, Russia, Asia Minor, the four corners of the earth, including North, Central, and South America, because the last king of America was a black man by the name of King George III, and we will go through that briefly. So now, what we will do is go straight to the genealogy tree and start off how the earth is helping the woman. Archaeology records. Again, scholars have put together a genealogy tree, the heritage of the Anglo-Saxons. Who are the Anglo-Saxons today? When you research, they are the descendant of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But the name Anglo-Saxon was derived from Isaac, one of our ancient forefathers. Now, what we will do is prove that real quick, because we have records of everything. I'll scroll through the title where it says the origin of the Anglo-Saxons. Scroll at the very top. The heritage of the Anglo-Saxons. Race. The heritage of the Anglo-Saxons race. Anglo comes from the word angel. Saxons come from the word Isaac. Can that be proven? Yes, it can. Come. Okay, what we have here is an archaeology book titled The Lost 10 Tribes by the late Eleazar Basin, CM, PhD. Anglo-Israel by a Jew. It reads, the above is a title of a lecture delivered in Portobello, Scotland, in 1884 by the late Reverend Eleazar Basin, Ph.O.M.Ph.D., and author of several works in Hebrew, English, and German. About a quarter of a century ago, this lecture was printed as a pamphlet. It is now many years out of print. We printed it by special request. Now scroll down real quick. Timely Topic Series, Dr. Clem Davis Ministry, Incorporated. We are on page 15 of the archaeology book, The Lost 10 Tribes. This is what the scholar wrote, what he says, from the record that he has dug up. We're looking at the time frame this was made was in 1884. Where a lot of questions was being asked, who are the Anglo-Saxons? Who are they? Where did they come from? Who are the inhabitants of Europe today? Where did they come from? They just popped up. So a lot of scholars during that time started to research. And he's one of the top scholars during that time that discovered who the Anglo-Saxons are today. Let's read. I will read the name Yetaza-Kakwa. That's the ancient Hebrew for Isaac. We don't practice Yiddish, and I do not practice Yiddish. I practice the ancient tongue of my forefathers. So I will read it in the ancient Hebrew for you, and then translate that in English. The name Yetaza-Kakwa has been undergoing a change in writing and pronunciation, even in the Bible. For in Amos chapter 7, verse 16, and Psalm 105, verse 9, we see that instead of Yetaza-Kakwa, in Yiddish it's Yitzhak, or Yitzchak, Yitzchak, we read